What should I do? According to Johns Hopkins All Children Hospital, when a child has been caught stealing, the parent's reaction should depend on whether it's the first time or there's a pattern of stealing. With very young children, parents need to help them understand that stealing is wrong. When you take something without asking or paying for it, it hurts someone else. If a preschooler takes a piece of candy, parents help the child return them. If the child has already eaten the candy, parents take the child back to the store to apologize and pay for it. With the school-age kids, by the first and second grades, these kids should know stealing is wrong, but they may need a better understanding of the consequences. Here's an example. If a child comes home with a friend's bracelet and it's clear the child took it without the friend's permission, the parent should talk to the child about how it would feel if a friend took something from her or him without asking first. The parent should encourage the child to call the friend to apologize, explain what happened, and promise to return it. If your child has no remorse and doesn't see why it's wrong to steal, seek help from a mental health professional right away. When teen steals, it's recommended that parents follow through with strict consequences. For example, when a teen is caught stealing, the parent can take the teen back to the store and meet with the security department to explain and apologize for what happened. The embarrassment of facing up to what he or she did by having to return a stolen item makes for an everlasting lesson on why stealing is wrong. If it's a first-time offense, some stores and businesses may accept an apology and not necessarily press charges. However, some stores press charges the first time around, and there's often little sympathy for repeat offenders. Physical punishment is not necessary and could make a child or teen angry and more likely to engage in even worse behavior. Stop physical punishment. Instead, use that energy by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and getting notified of my videos. Kids of all ages need to know that shoplifting isn't just about taking things from a store. It's taking money from the people who run the business. Plus, shoplifting makes prices higher for other customers. They should also know that stealing is a crime and can lead to consequences far worse than being grounded, including juvenile detention centers and even prisons. If stealing money from a parent, the child should be offered options for paying back the money, like doing extra chores around the house. It's important, however, that a parent not bait the child by leaving out the money in the hopes of catching the child in the act. That could damage the sense of trust between parents and kids. If your child has stolen more than once, consider getting professional help. Repeated offenses may indicate a bigger problem. 1/3 of juveniles who have been caught shoplifting says it's difficult for them to quit. So, it's important to help kids and teens understand why stealing is wrong and that they may face serious consequences if they continue to steal. Here are the following people or professionals who may help you and your child about the problem and help you address it. 1. Family therapist or counselor. 2. Family doctor who may be able to refer you to a family therapist or counselor. 3. Minister, rabbi, pastor, or priest. 4. School counselor, especially if your child is stealing from the school. 5. Support group. You may search online for groups in your area. Most ordinary acts of theft or shoplifting are deliberate, but some people who steal may have kleptomania. This rare compulsive disorder makes up a very small portion of all shoplifting cases. Whatever the underlying cause, if stealing is becoming a habit with your child or teen, consider speaking with a doctor or therapist to get to the cause of the behavior. It's also important to routinely monitor your child's behavior. Keep him or her away from situations in which stealing is a temptation, and establish reasonable consequences for stealing if it does happen. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.